Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Minecraft series. Today's episode is episode 5 of season 13, and oh boy, it has been a while, a very long while actually. And well, yeah, I do want to say, first of all, I'm a little sorry for that. I took a little break from the series and everything, and well, did some other stuff. Also uploaded some other content on this channel. But yeah, you know, I just kind of left this series and the Skyblock series as well for a little while. I was always planning on returning to this one though, because I do really like this world. And yeah, now the time is finally here that I am back. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about anything or everything. It's not like something majorly special happened or anything like that. I don't know, I one day didn't record an episode because I didn't have the time, and I kind of felt like I would just pause the series for a little while. So yeah, now it's back, and I do plan on continuing with this series once again, just like the old days. You know, two episodes a week and everything like that. I don't know for how long, but yeah, I will for now be doing it again. But yeah, it's been a couple of months, so I'm kind of out of it as well with this whole world, because you know it's been so long. So I thought it would be fun to also start off today's episode by just, you know, kind of touring the world first before I fully go back to what I was doing and kind of getting back into the groove. But I must say, I really like just being back here again in the old version 1.12 with the old textures and everything in this world, with it all being just a little bit different. And there's an Enderman staring right at me, but that's fine. But yeah, I do like just being back here, and I do feel like continuing this series again. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Oh yeah, we had the glitch doors, of course. I will be saying, first of all, by the way, I will probably not continue the Skyblock series, at least not for now. Just kind of stopped having interest in that series after the world got basically deleted. I think it kind of makes sense. Everything after that just felt a little bit empty. So I don't really want to continue with that series, so I don't think I will be doing that. But yeah, this one, I've always loved this one, so I feel like it's a good thing to, you know, come back to it and just, yeah, have a good old time again. It's quite funny to just be back here in this world. We of course had some unfinished projects here as well. I think I don't really know what the plans were anymore all that much from back then. In all honesty, it's been a little while, so my exact plans I don't really remember anymore. But I do know that we have the castle project that still needs to be finished. So we will be working on that, of course. But yeah, I mean, from this point of view, it is looking quite wonderful. We got a little lake here. You know, it's fun to just walk around a little bit in the world that we had built here all that time ago. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but I must say these textures are feeling really quite good actually, in all honesty. It sounds weird. I mean, I do like the new textures of the new Minecraft, like a lot. I think they're pretty good, but there's something about the textures of this version that just, it feels, I don't know, more real. I don't know, it's just a bit different, but I do really like it. I've been playing the newer versions for a little while now with like the build battle and stuff like that, and now that I'm all of a sudden just back here, right, it's quite funny how different it feels again, like almost a different game, so to say, even though it's definitely, of course, very much the same game. We had actually started using shulker boxes and everything. I remember that. Don't think this is finished. No, we're not gonna look at that right now though. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun to be back here. But yeah, let's see. We of course also got the ability to fly in this world. I guess I'm not really used to that yet, but it is fun. Yeah, we got the three weird buildings here. The nether building, the, oh, what was this? I don't, the corruptorium or something like that. The bunkatorium. I don't really know. I don't remember the name. I didn't write it down apparently either. And of course the end building, which, you know, it's cool. They all have their own vibe here going on. I do like this road. We really should continue this road at some point. You know, through here, all the way over to the castle entrance over there. I think that would look really quite cool. But yeah, we first have to actually finish the castle, of course. This is a bit unfortunate. Why is it not loading? Can you I'm hitting it, but it's not loading. I would like it to be loaded, because then actually the castle looks good. Oh, there we go. That worked. Yeah, we of course need to finish the castle still, and also make the entrance to it. To be honest, I don't have the design of the entrance anymore, because that very much got deleted as well, with my testing world being corrupted and everything like that. But that's fine, we could eventually even make a new one as well if I wanted to. But yeah, we first have to finish off the toppings here of everything. And then I believe we were actually quite far already with this project. Like, there was not much left in terms of like the outer walls. Like, yeah, we did a lot of the building part here already, and we were actually busy on finishing up the top sections, I believe, of these things. Like, yeah, you can see they're all a little bit of the same height here. So are those, and we still need a little crown on top of it, so to say. And I guess I still need the diagonal parts here as well. Now, I was in a really good rhythm of building these, which was super nice, because then I could just, you know, kind of completely build them off the top of my head. But now that it's been so long, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that all that much anymore, which is unfortunate. It's very much unfortunate, but it's whatever. We'll get back into that rhythm, I think. I just need to see exactly where I need to go next now. Was my plan to do the top part? I'm gonna assume so, right? I mean, I have a lot of things in my inventory and a lot of oak as well, so I think it's gonna be the next part. That would make sense, because this is where it starts using oak. And it does appear that everything else of this thing is finished, right? Ooh, this is gonna be a little difficult, actually, to realize where I'm at. So, I don't think this is in place yet. But everything leading up to that is. That is what it looks like to me. It's a little far away though, so I cannot really see it all that well. Okay, this looks all quite good, so I'm gonna assume I just need to put spruce on top of it now. Yeah, so spruce goes on top of that, and oh goodness, I'm going in all kinds of nooks and crannies here. Ooh, this is also gonna be difficult. Should I build the diagonal parts first? That's also a good question. I don't really know. What to do next? I think I'm gonna start off with this pillar right here. If I can get up there, let's just quickly scaffold. Oh, I still have that enabled. Oops. There we go. So, I believe we've built it up to here. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. That's what I need to know right now. Let's just start doing that. I don't really know what's going on with my inventory. It's very interesting, that I will say. But I have no idea why there's, for example, like 12 diamonds in there, but whatever. I do know that there's still a lot of spruce here, so that's nice. I don't actually have to go and cut that down. How much did I just count? 5? I think it was 5. Where does it need to be? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. The struggle is very real again now. Okay, let's go over there one more time, shall we? So it continues on the same block right here, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, alright. So on the same block, but then behind it, so to say. So I believe that would be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this how it's supposed to be? Oh, oops. Let's see. Let's also put down the bed and quickly go to bed, and well, drink a bit of the water here. Wouldn't be one of these videos if I didn't here. So there we go. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's see, is it actually with the slab included and everything? I don't really know. Ooh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 it is then. Yeah, because I didn't count the slab one. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, and then a slab on top of it. Alright. So I've basically done it correctly, just missed that part. Then we have this, which is... yeah, I think I understand how that's gonna work. That shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, I missed. Let's see, do I actually have like oak stairs and everything in here? I do not. Luckily, I have like a lot of crafting tables, but I also already have one right here. There we go. But yeah, the series is back. Now I'm gonna be recording these a little bit more in like bulk, so to say. So yeah, this one is not really pre-recorded, but the next ones will be probably. That is in order to kind of create a backlog, which will allow me to also focus on other videos that I want to start working on. As you know, we got the whole Road to Legendary series going on with the build builder and stuff. But those videos aren't all that difficult to make or anything. But I am planning to make more videos from now on like all kinds of different things. Probably most still Minecraft, by the way. Don't be worried about that. But like, yeah, I am moving more into, you know, editing and stuff like that now as well. So, you know, if I pre-record like a bunch of these videos, then I don't need to be worried about that for that long. And then I can really focus on making other kinds of videos, which will take a little bit longer to record. So kind of how I want to do it is this... Before I was able to jump on it, I think I might have messed up the height on those, but it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, as I was saying, let's just go up here. There we go. As I was saying, I am kind of planning on making, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, should be the same height, yes. Making new content, which will be higher production. So the way I'm planning on doing things is basically these videos will be here so that there's still, you know, weekly uploads, and that the channel isn't like that, like it was for a couple of months, and before that a couple of years, to be completely honest. But you know, these will be here so that there's still weekly things, and then while they are being uploaded, I can also focus on more time-taking projects, so to say, time-taking videos. So I make like a video that, I don't know, maybe takes like 2 weeks to make in total for me, and then you know, in the meantime, there's still other content being uploaded, so that it's not like once in a month or once in two times in a month that there's just a random video. I think that's a little bit better that way, so that there's still a flow of content, and then just more high quality content sometimes, and well, not per se high quality, but more edited, right? So more effort went into it, and then also the content that's just a little bit chill, a little bit relaxed, basically me just talking for an hour straight about all kinds of things and just playing Minecraft, right, like we're doing right now. I guess that is how I kind of want to divide things right now. I think that will be a fun way of doing it. Alright, so now we have this. So we have one stone layer that goes to the same height as these things. Then in the middle it drops below, which is interesting. I don't really know if I'm gonna remember that one in one go, but yeah, then we have these which go 2 higher than those. Okay. That part I should be able to remember. Now, do we have actual stone bricks still somewhere? Also, I need to once again change this back. Oh no, not that one. To Z, because I'm noticing that I'm really used to that and it's not. I'm messing up. We have some circle boxes down here. I feel like stone bricks would be in these. Yes, cool. And this is how my inventory becomes a complete mess, I guess. Let's see. We can at least stack those. Could start putting a little bit of stuff in here that I don't need right now. And maybe at some point I will have to make some better arrangements. Maybe at some point I also need to make like an actual storage system, but whatever. Whatever. We'll think about it. There we are. So we have a layer of stone here, which goes to the same height as those. Then we have a layer of oak, which goes 2 higher. So boop, boop, boop. And then 1, 2 higher. We do the same on this side. And the same with this one. 1, 2 higher. And then we get you in here. I didn't take any stairs with me, which is a bit silly, but it's fine. Actually, they need to be 1 lower already because of how I did it, I believe. Right? Yes, that all appears to be right now. Do I have any slabs by any chance? I do not. I will do that in a second then. I'm not gonna focus on it right now. Let's just first of all do it on all of the towers I missed. Alright, I'll just... Okay. Okay. Oh, I lost control, but that's fine. But yeah, I do want to still build this world up way bigger. The way I'm thinking right now, I'm still gonna do the seasons things, right? Season thing, where I upgrade every season. We go up one version every 10 episodes. And what I'm planning to do then, after I've reached, you know, the level or the season where we're in the version that Minecraft is in right now. Of course, that's gonna take a little while still, but once we have reached that, I just want to keep on playing in this world and kind of make it like my forever little SMP, or well, it's not an SMP, forever little world, right? And just expand this world slowly but surely over time. To really shape it into something, you know, beautiful. I think that would be quite cool to just have that. And that's what I'm planning to do with this world now. And maybe at some point I will switch up the way I make these videos. Of course, right now it's just an hour basically of unedited footage, which is for now still fine, I think. But maybe in the future I will cut it down or do some off-camera stuff, because, you know, eventually we will reach a point where progress is going to be very slow, I'm going to assume. But I will have to think about it and see. And for now, I don't think I need to change anything up just yet. Let's see. So it was 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, oh no, I miscounted that. There we go. Was it behind it? Yes, I think it was. Oh no, wait, I'm missing something. There we go. I forgot about this part. Boom, there we go. I was about to say, I didn't feel completely right. But you know, I mean, just to see, I mean, these videos, of course, this series never was that big of a success or anything. But if some people are watching that like to comment, I do want to know some of your thoughts, right? Behind it all. Like, do you like it being back? I hope so, of course. But also, you know, what do you want to see with this series eventually, so to say? And all that kind of stuff. And as I said, I will be pre-recording this series from now on by quite a substantial amount. I'm probably going to be ahead by quite a bit. So, you know, any input that gets put into the comments might take a very long time to actually be put into the series. Which is why I didn't do it before, because... well, I wanted to be able to actually have input from, you know, the viewers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that way, yeah, when somebody says like, you should do this or this, I can actually do it in the next episode or 2 episodes later, and not a whole season later or anything like that. But as good as that was, and as much as I liked it like that, I think that was a good system. What on earth is going on with that? Oh, it's just a very small tree. Okay. As much as I like that system, I am going to have to move away from it in order to really make sure that I'm going to be capable of keeping up with the series. Some things have changed a little bit in my life, which now no longer make it so that I can just guarantee that I can every week record 2 of these episodes. I mean, most of the time I very much can. It's not like, you know, it's 2 hours of just playing a game, but sometimes I cannot. That's how it is now. I can sometimes not do that, even though it's not that much time. I just cannot do it. And if that is the case, then, you know, I still want some episodes to be uploaded. And that's why I'm starting to pre-record it now, so that even when I don't have time for maybe even a whole month, the series will still go on. I think that is better, so to say, because I didn't like having to pause it for so long. I didn't have to, but I did it. So yeah, I didn't like it being paused so long. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, I was about to say. We'll reach it in a second. Okay, not right now though. Boop. 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 But yeah, I didn't like being away from this series for this long. I really enjoyed making these episodes all of the time. And so, yeah, it just didn't feel all that great, of course. Let's see. I need a place for my bed real quick. There we go. And sleep away the night. Drink some more water. And there we go. Boom. And I still love the whole structure of this series, by the way. I'm actually still quite happy with my whole idea behind it. The idea of just, you know, going through all of the versions. I think that was really just great because it allowed me to go back to the early days of Minecraft. The days that I never really played all that seriously. I didn't know what I was doing, right? And experience it for the first time for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of with like all of the knowledge I have of Minecraft, but then in the old versions, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I don't know. I really did like going through that and seeing how to play the game when they're so limited, so to say, with the things that are in the game. It was quite fun. And now that we're in 1.12, there's so much more stuff that it's basically getting to the point when I go to a new season, I don't even know, you know, if I'm gonna be able to experiment with all of the new stuff that gets added. Like some things I'm just like maybe look at it, but don't really play with it all that much. It's quite fun that way. I don't know. It feels like I actually have to think about what I want to do in a world, and I'm not just free to do everything all of the time, so to say. But yeah, let's see. So we have done those things now. I kind of got back into the groove of building. That's good. I think it's now time to commit to going for the diagonal ones. Oh, we just got 2 seeds out of that. My goodness. For now, I'll just put all of this stuff in here. So yeah, I want to now do the diagonal ones, which is going to be really annoying because I very much kind of forgot how to do the diagonal ones. I'm going to be really honest here. I have no clue. Okay, I don't think I need any of that stuff though. Let's see. So, we of course want to start out with just the lower part. So for that we're going to need spruce, jungle and birch, of course. These things, are they in place already because of that? They should be, right? Yeah, I guess this is completely in place already. So that's gonna make my life nice and simple. That's great. I think I've already done the spruce on this part as well. So I just need to do this now. We're gonna start off very simple here. Let's see, I need to yoink back my sugar boxes from this part to that part. At least the one I need. So we'll do this one and this one. And let me see here. Oop. Okay, so we needed birch, we needed spruce, and we needed jungle. There we go. I'll place down one of my trusty crafting tables here as well. Yeah, I still want to like transform or terraform all of this. I think we can still make like a really cool cliff sort of thing here, right? Just underneath all of that as well. But the castle itself needs to be finished as well. I'm getting all sorts of ideas back here again, which is really nice. I missed that. I'm getting excited again for building all of those things, but it's gonna take a little while. Anyway, so I want a bit of these. A bit of the here we go. A bit of these, and yeah, no, that's actually good. A bit of these. There we go. Why is it so? Oh, I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Wait, no, I did do it. I don't understand anything that's going on right now. All right, so these are already in place. That's good. That's what I said before. But I think now it's supposed to be a full layer of that. Let's double check it, of course. No, it's not. Oh, it just starts. Okay, so there is a layer underneath it, but that's just like that. Okay, okay. Let's start with this section on both sides. Very nice and simple here. No need to complicate anything for myself just yet. Although I'm already struggling to understand what's going on here. That's not there, is it? It is, but it isn't. It's facing that way, and that one is facing that way, and these are just all straight. So I've changed something. Why is it changed? Ah! Oh, okay, there we go. Why is it different? Okay, it doesn't matter. Right now, all I do want to change is that at least these are the same. Because I think that probably is going to be important. And then we just have like that, right? And this and this. This and this. Well, let's see if I at least manage to do that part correctly. Don't really know why some parts of this thing are a little bit different, but that is okay, I suppose. I do believe that I have done it correctly like this. Looks good. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Getting back into this modus is really, really weird after all of this time. Like, really weird. Should I go for this part now? Or... no, I think I'm gonna do all of this. So this is a stair. These are slabs. Yes, okay. So we get 4 blocks of that along the bottom. Stair, stair. And all of this, which is actually quite tricky. It's messing with my brain already. Let's just start off with the jungle 4 here. So we get jungle, 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 just like that. Then I believe these ones were here. Then it goes here. This here. And then we have birch, 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 birch. Or was it already a stair here? I think it might have already been a stair. Let's quickly double check. This is gonna be really annoying, the amount of times I have to fly back and forth. But it is what it is. Soon I will know it again. So stair, stair, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very clear. So you, oh, I almost fell, are already a stair. Then we get a block behind that and a block behind that. And you are also already a stair. Then I need some, ow, I need some slabs. Nice. And the slab go here. Alright. Boop, boop. 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 Okie doke. This goes here. And nice. What I think will be smart is building it on all of the other diagonals now as well. Since I now at least have this little pattern in my head. So to say. Let's see, do we have like a lot of stairs in here? Yes, kind of. We do. Not super many of the birch though, so I guess I will make some extra. Oh. But yeah, now that I have that little part of the pattern at least somewhat in my head, I think it might be smart to just go ahead and build it on all of them, so that I don't forget again, because then I just have to do the back and forth thing again and again and again, and that sounds quite annoying, in all honesty. So boom, and boom. Then we get you, and you, and you, and you right here. Alright, I'm not gonna need the shuffle. A little bit more inventory space will actually be quite nice. So let's just go like this. Boop, 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 boop. There. This one, I just changed that, didn't I? Okay. I was about to say this one was already correct, but I just changed it. So no, it was not already correct. Okay, pop, pop, pop. Cool. Then we move on to you and you. We get you here, you here, you here, and you here. Here we go. And then we get our little wobbly whoop here. So that goes there. This goes here. Together with these, and these. And shlababim, shlalaboom, shlalabob. That is how you make kebab. Alright. Now we have to skip this one. because we can go straight to this one. It's only a straight one on that. Don't really know how I'm gonna make that whole thing be like an actual tower yet, but hey, don't need to be worried about that right now, because we still got other problems to fix first. So that is great. Alright. Boom. 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 Boom, boom. And boom, boom. There we go. Do the same on this one. Pop, 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 pop. Here and here. Move away from all of that baloney. Into the other baloney. There we go. There. There, there. Look at this. Now I'm actually making progress. Because I know what I'm doing. There we go. Let's sleep away the night. A bit of water. And continue on with the progress. So we get you here, you here, you here, you here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Bam. Alright, one more to go. And then we can move on to the next little part of whatever I need to learn. So that's going to be very fun. Boop. 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 It's actually quite crazy how much of this castle we've already built. Like, wow. It is quite a big structure, isn't it? Now that I'm really thinking about it and looking at it like this. Like, my goodness. I mean, once I got into the rhythm, I could actually build these segments quite quick, right? But still, there's still a lot of building that has been done already. But still a lot needs to be done. So, you know, no time to relax just yet, I guess. Right, there we go. And we need those. Oop. Oh, that's the wrong spot. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. Alright, cool. So now we have all of that finished, right? There's no extra diagonal. Okay, cool. Now we move on to the next part. Let's see. So this is where we are. What are we gonna do next? Let's have a graceful landing here. So this is what we built, right? Up until this point. I guess I could completely build this one up already. Should I do this first? I feel like building this is a little bit complicated and this is very simple, so I'm gonna do this first, I think. I already built one, but let's just count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from that block. Alright. I'm gonna completely do that first. Here. Woo! Oh, I actually had a pretty good landing. Okay. Boop. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be the same height here. Whoop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I'm not gonna do it on the other one just yet either, because I think I can remember a little bit more than just that. But let's see. So now on top of those, there's 2 stairs again. Basically completely the same thing, just with no blocks behind it, so to say. Okay, and then up there it's once again the same thing, but with blocks behind it. So I think I can make all of that in one go, because it's actually not all that complicated. It just looks a little bit trippy, which was the whole idea behind it. So we go here and here again with the stair. We build in the slabs. We go up here. Stair. Slab, slab, slab. And another stair. And then we have the same pattern again here. Just like I said, now with the actual wood behind it again as well. So like this, and then it is just jungle on top of that again, I think. Yeah, jungle on top of it with some slabs in front of that all the way around. Just stair here. Stair, 2 slabs, okay. Pretty simple here. Ooh. That is pretty simple. I can do that. Boop, 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 boop. I just don't have any slabs right now. No. Luckily I have like a lot of crafting tables, so no worries here. Boom. There we go. There we go. 2 slabs. And that is it. As I said, not that complicated. If we just take it in steps, it is doable. Is that a hole? Why is there a hole there? Is that where I mined the first time? Wait, I'm quite curious now. Oh, this is where I've mined for the first time. Would you look at that? It's a little hole here. Huh. And an egg. Hey, have fun. Oh, and a baby. Oh my goodness. I just unlocked the recipe to cake. Very interesting. Alright. It's a lie anyway, so don't fall for it. Okay, boom. Oh, oh no, I'm not low. I am just low on stairs. Let's just make some stairs. Boom. A lot of stairs. Not low on it anymore. Oh, there we go. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And there you go. That's how simple it really all is, isn't it? And with that extra as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's build it on that side as well. Just real quick. Now that's fresh in my head. So I believe we needed to go up a 6 in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. 2, 4, 6. Cool. Grab all of those. Boom. Boom, boom. And boom. Oh. Alright. Then we get you here again. And you here. Cool. Look at that. Look how simple it all can be. Hey? Beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. No, that's wrong. There we go. Let's do that on this side as well. There we go. Pop, pop. Pop. And there we go. Cool. Right. Finish off this real quick and then we can move on to the next little segment of this whole build. There we go. And now we have to see what that is. So do I want to... Yeah, I guess I just need to do the spruce thing, right? I guess I just need to do the spruce thing now. Which shouldn't be too difficult now that everything else is in place already. So this should be there already, I believe. This is there already. So now we just go stair, block, stair, stair. Stair. Oh. Okay, to this I can definitely build. So then it goes upside down. Then it gets a little bit more tricky. I might be able to remember it, but so boom. Oh, what was it like this? I believe so. Like that. Then like that. And that? I think that is correct, actually, like completely. There's a little cloud in the way here. Oh well. So yeah, we get stair, more stairs, then it goes and turns around. Yeah, looks good to me. Cool. That was nice and simple. Only it is running into that one and not flowing into that one, you know what I mean? That doesn't actually... How did that happen? That doesn't make sense. Stupid cloud? Why is this here? Okay, I can just see in it. Yeah, so it's supposed to flow. So did I build it one too low on that side or something else? Oh my goodness, okay. Where are they? Where? There we go. Okay, that's way better. Why is it wrong? What has gone wrong? That is the big question here. Did I build everything too low? Oh, everything is too low, isn't it? Yeah, everything is too low. How did that happen? Like, this needs to be on that same level. Oh, that's really annoying. I need to rebuild all of it now. Why did that happen? Oh, no, wait. Did I make it one lower? Oh, I remember now. I remember. That's why everything is a little bit weird. This one is just lower than that one, I believe. Because these two should be the same height. Right? Let's see. So when I do it... Oh, no. When I do it here, it will be different as well. But yeah, it is lower. You see the difference? But this one is still the same height as that one. I think I had to trimble it down in order to make it match with that one. So if we were to... Oh, we'll sleep here as well. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Yeah, if you look at it, it goes down, down, down. So that is why. Alright, oh, lucky. I was about to be a little bit scared that I actually had messed it up completely. But luckily that's not the case. Which is very good. I'm happy that I didn't mess it up. Because, well, that's just never really fun, is it? Is this supposed to be? Yeah, I think so. I think so. There we go. Okay. Didn't mess it up. It will just look a little bit weird, but that is the design of everything here. So it is fine. Is the actual logs like lower? Yeah, you can see the logs are lower as well. Whoo! Okay, good thing. I'm happy I didn't mess it up like that. That would have been really quite sad for our first little episode back. But yeah, no, I just forgot how I had things in mind here, I guess. Which is fine. Okay, continuing on now. Pop, pop. Pop. Pop, pop. There we go. That's actually quite simple to remember it all. Oh my. My nose was a bit itchy. Let's do this actually first. Boom. Boom. Shimsalabimbaladaboom. I need to not forget to also remove this one. Would have been very ugly. I mean, that would have basically ruined the whole build, right? Anyway, there we go. Now we go over here and we do the same little process. There we go. Whoop. Ah. You little. There we go. Whoop. Boop, boop, boop. I believe that was it. Probably. Alright. Boom, boom. Yeah, Now you can see it is actually doing what it is supposed to, with the whole build being flowing like that, which is very good. I'm quite happy that that is the case. Would have been quite sad if it wasn't, but no major mistakes made just yet. Very cool, very nice. Come on, there we go. And now for the last one here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. All right. Cool. So how much is really left now with the diagonal? Not much, right? Like basically just the logs on top of it, and then the same little ritual here as we did at the beginning. Cool, that's good. Let's see. Ah, why? I was standing on it. So I believe it is like that. Probably would make the most sense. And I basically didn't look at anything at all at what I need to do here. I'm gonna be real honest. But I feel like I'm gonna need my oak here again. So hey, hello oak. Welcome back in the business. Oh, there we go. Welcome back in the business. My little rocket didn't like taking off there. There we go. I forgot stone bricks. Damn. Okay. It's whatever. Let's put all of this back first. There we go. I would like some more spruce. Thank you. Okay. Let's just double check everything here. So these are of course going to be the same height as those ones. That is completely fine. This is basically all the same. It's still one apart. Basically everything is the same here in terms of the pattern, I suppose. Don't really see anything changing. And even this is basically the same, but now there's no stair. Oh no, there is. So stair, slab, 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 stair, stair, slab, slab, stair, slab. Whatever. I didn't completely say it right, but it's the idea that comes here. Ooh. I have come for my stone bricks. Thank you. I would like some more. Thank you. Alright. So, you here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And now the question is, do I make it still the same height or do I actually deviate one? And I think I should deviate one so that it still makes sense in terms of the flow. I think that will be the best for the flow here. I do need to not forget about this part though. So step, slab, stair, stair, slab, slab, stair. Very simple. So this is the height it will go, right? Because this one will go to here. I did actually. I did make these the same height. So no, I will make actually everything the same height. Then that does just make more sense because I already did it on those segments. So it's gonna be a little bit silly going back on all of them now. I think it will maybe look a little bit funky from further away, especially on this. What is this one even gonna be the same height as those? I don't really know. We're about to find out, I guess. We're about to find out. I can always change it a little bit later in a second here. Just make it first. This part is quite simple. There we go. Okay, there we go. So let's match it first with that one, right? Boop, boop, boop. And then it still does match with that one miraculously. I don't really know how that's possible, But I'm not gonna complain about it. I am just gonna shut up and build it like this and accept that it's gonna be like that. Alright, cool. Cool. Let's build it on this one as well, which should be completely normal. So we go like this. We go like that. Go like this, and there we are. Ah! Wrong one. There we go. And make it all the same on this one. Yes, it was on the last one. It's really not that complicated. There we go. As I said, just have to get back into the rhythm real quick. And then whoop, swoop, and floop, and it's done. Just like that. So simple it is. Boom, boom, boom. There. Not there, but there. Need to eat real quick. There we go. No. Get a little deep dive there, and there we go. So that is all of that done. The rough structure is now in place. Of course, the perfect pillars and everything are not perfect, but that's fine. I do really need to figure out what I want to do with the inside. Wow, the grass has really just spread all the way up here. That's quite ridiculous, actually. Like, look at how far. How is it even gotten this far? From where? Whoa, it's all the way from there. Wow, that's quite fun, isn't it? I don't know, I just like that. It just kind of shows how long we've been doing this already. Anyway, I don't know how I will crown all of this yet. I know at some point I had in my head that I kind of wanted it to be the same as on the other side, on this side, to make it round. But I don't really know if I want to stick with that, because that would make these ones quite weird. Maybe I don't do it with these ones, but do it with those ones. That is still an option, I guess. But I don't know, it's a bit tricky, I suppose, how I would like to do that. Of course, then we also have the whole inside of the walls that still needs to be built, which is going to be quite a lot of work, but that's fine. It's going to be less work than the outside was, though, because the inside is not... I'm not going to detail it, I don't think. We're just going to have straight walls, so to say. I think that's the way I want to... Maybe I do just a little bit of detailing, actually. Let's quickly sleep away this night, by the way. There we go. And they are, of course, going to be smaller on the inside, because, well, that's kind of how it works. But yeah, that is probably going to be the next step, by the way, like the insides. I mean, maybe the entrance, actually, in all fairness. But yeah, after that, we do just have to build the inside. It's going to be very interesting, that part of this project, like building the inside. And then all of this inside of here has to be flattened. And then I need to, you know, kind of decide what do we do with the inside. Like, do we just make it a big old thing, or is it like a, I don't know. I don't really know how I want to do that just yet, I guess. It's going to be a bit tricky. Does this thing like work? I don't really know if this is new iron, but whatever. Also, I'm interested in like the whole thing we had going on down here. It's been so long. Oh, hey, we had villagers here as well. Hello. Yeah, that's cool. What's in here? Okay, interesting. Anyway, skeleton. Combat. Boom. Boom. There we go. I won. Ha. Oh, this is a pretty good sword, actually. Alright, is there water on the bottom of this? There's not. Is there water on the bottom of this? There is. Cool. Woo, boom. Ah, that's really quite a short fall. Yeah, we had the whole area down here, of course. Look at this. Oh, look at that. All kinds of items, and all kind of items in here as well. Oh yeah, this is actually quite big. I forgot about how much we had already mined out here. Yeah, that's fun. As I said, I also wanted to do a little bit of a trip down memory lane with this whole episode, since it's been way too long since I've been playing here. We've done quite a good amount of building already in this episode, so I'm a little satisfied. Well, I'm just satisfied with it, I suppose. So I'm also interested to see, to just look around here a little bit and see what were we up to, right? Like, what were our projects? Got a trusty horsey here. Of course, we don't really use them anymore. With our little lighter now in the game. Yeah, there was just so much going on in this world. I left it all for a little while. This building is just weird, isn't it? But it is cool at the same time. I like it. Why is that dirt up there? Okay, let's just quickly remove that. There we go. Yeah, I think this building is still quite cool. It is a very weird building, I do have to admit to that, but I do like it. I do like it. All of this is weird in its own way, but I like it. That one was fun as well. As I said, I really like this pathing that I made here. This, we definitely have to continue this all the way to the entrance of the castle at some point. In order to make it like pretty and stuff. Maybe some more all over the place. But yeah, I do like this pathway that we had built here as well. And we need that, like, this area of the town, or of the whole world, so to say. This feels nicer connected because of the pathway and everything going on here. And I think it is a good thing to try and make that still happen with the castle and everything as well. But yeah, let's see if we can maybe get... Oh, okay, didn't break any crops. Maybe get like a little further away view of everything here. Oh, look at all of that, yeah. A little high up view of like our whole world here, so to say. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe a little bit lower, a little bit closer. There we go. I think that is a pretty cool screenshot for today. Boom. But yeah, the nether building. This building took so much time and effort, but I do like it. I think it's just epic. It's so over the top, but it's cool. It's cool. This one is over the top as well, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know. I do like it. I do think it is all quite cool. We still need to build a whole interior here, though. Interior. Why can I hear? I heard a little zombie. Whatever. But yeah, we need to build a whole interior still to that. I mean, all of these buildings basically still need their interior done. Don't really know when that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be real honest. I've never been that big of a fan of it, but maybe someday, right? And then yeah, like a cool pathway here. Would just be amazing, I think. It would just be amazing. And then a really cool entrance. Once we have that entrance in place, like from this view, I think it's gonna look so cool, this castle. It's just so grand, it's grandiose. It's quite, I like, as I said before, it's quite crazy how big this building actually is. Now that I'm seeing it after a couple of months again, I started to realize like how big this actually is, what we've built. It's quite funny. I don't know, I guess it just kind of sunk away in my head. Why is it so dark? Whatever. But yeah, we gotta finish this build. And we're gonna be working on that a lot. I think this view will be very cool as well once we have the whole cliff in place. Maybe a little thing going on here as well. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels so grand, so nice. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Everything about it I like. And we do, of course, have our little pathway here as well. Like through the little forest. Oh, trip down memory lane, right? All the way to the beach here, where we ended our first season all that time ago. It's time to start our second half of this series now again here. And with that, I am gonna end the episode right here today. Next episode, we're probably gonna be continuing on with the building and stuff. I think I'm really wanting to just finish the castle project. Like a lot of my time I want to put towards it. And just perfecting it and everything. I'm still a little bit scared for the inside and like how I want to do that. It's quite daunting to me, so to say, because just how bad I am with that kind of stuff. So it's just really challenging. I don't really even understand how a castle is supposed to look on the inside. But hey, that we'll figure out, I suppose. And we'll just do it. But yeah, I'm very happy that the series is back. I hope you are all very happy with it as well. I want to thank you all very much for watching today's episode. And I will see you all in the next one. So yeah, for now, goodbye.